Islamabad, Pakistan, with a staggering 1.8 million people requiring medical treatment in Pakistan's eastern province of Punjab and 11 million children facing health risks, according to the United Nations, provincial authorities are scrambling to combat hazardous smog that has driven air pollution to unprecedented levels. Lahore, the provincial capital of 14 million residents, was the world's most polluted city on Thursday with an air quality index (AQI) reading surpassing 1,400, according to IQ Air, a Swiss climate monitoring group. The city frequently makes it to the list, but pollution levels this month have been unprecedented, touching 1,900 in some places earlier this month. The AQI measures the concentration of fine particulate matter, PM2.5, in the atmosphere. Any reading above 300 is considered hazardous by the World Health Organization. In order to combat such alarming levels of pollution, authorities in Punjab, Pakistan's largest and most populous province, have launched nearly 200 mobile clinics and added more beds in hospitals. Earlier, they shut schools until November 17, ordered early market closures, and imposed other restrictions, including shutting down brick kilns and banning outdoor events. For Lahore resident Shoaib Naveed, the past few days have been nothing but dreadful, impacting every aspect of his life. It is incredibly difficult, especially for families with children. Schools have been shut now for weeks, and what was traditionally one of the better seasons in Lahore has become the worst time to live in the city, the father of a 4-year-old son told Al Jazeera via telephone. Naveed said the toxic environment has forced families to keep children indoors and made masks a necessity. Air purifiers cost anywhere between $100 to $250, and so cannot be afforded by most city residents. Raja Jahangir Anwar, Punjab's Secretary for Environment and Climate Change, told Al Jazeera on Thursday that the government was seriously considering a complete lockdown in the worst-hit areas, similar to those implemented during the COVID-19 pandemic. "We have to take stringent measures given the emergency we are facing, even though we understand the economic costs," he said. Last year, the Punjab government experimented with artificial rain to mitigate the smog, doing so with support from the United Arab Emirates, where the measure is often taken up to tackle pollution or hot weather. This year, Anwar said, the government aims to repeat the process using homegrown technology. "We are watching the weather closely and are hopeful we can induce artificial rain in Lahore by Saturday," he said. But Sarah Hayat, a climate policy lawyer based in Lahore, said that while closing schools saves students, especially young children, from exposure to toxic pollution and reduces vehicular traffic, the efficacy of artificial rain was unclear. The government tried this last December with minimal success. The rainfall was light and did not significantly improve air quality, especially since it wasn't accompanied by wind, she told Al Jazeera. Some experts argue that the government's approach this year in tackling pollution is inadequate and merely repeats past strategies. The government's smog mitigation plan, originally proposed in 2017, is essentially the same, with minor updates, said Abid Omar, founder of Pakistan Air Quality Initiative, PAQI, a climate research and advocacy group. He argued that without targeted, evidence-based policies, air quality will not improve.